Our next big story, new at 6:30, we're taking a closer look at Rhode Island's latest toll proposal, and who better to talk about the politics of that proposal than our political analyst, Joe Fleming. Joe, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
So the construction workers were big proponents of Gina Raimondo when she was running for governor. Do you think that has to do with this being one of her first major proposals?
Well, I think it really doesn't have anything to do with their support of her, but I think she realizes that the bridges and roads in Rhode Island are in very bad shape. It's something she could jump into right away without spending a number of years to make progress. So I think it's a proposal that she's trying to push right now to see action in the state of Rhode Island. It will provide a lot of jobs for the unions. There's no question about that.
Now, you kind of hit on this, but she's kind of knocking down two birds with one stone between the roads and bridges, raising money for those, and also, you know, creating construction jobs. So are there any negatives to this plan?
Well, obviously the negatives would be the tax that's going to be levied on the trucks. The truckers obviously will not be very happy about that. The question is, though, it's a way to bring the money very quickly into the state of Rhode Island. And it's a way for her to get bonds and pay for these bonds to get the bridges up to date, create the jobs. Remember, when she ran for governor, the big thing was jobs in the economy. So there's one way to kill two birds with one stone.
Now, when we talk about truckers being told, you think of those big rigs.
Right.
But we've heard from a few people saying, oh, well, I have a pickup and it's a commercial license plate. Do we know if those people are going to get told, and could that have a really big negative effect on her?
That would have a very big negative effect if it's going to affect pickup trucks and small business trucks. However, the legislation, I don't believe, has even been submitted to the General Assembly yet. And the one thing we know in Rhode Island, what goes in may not come out the same. So she may propose one thing, but the General Assembly and House Finance, where the legislation will go, may rework that. Speaker Mattiello in the past has been very supportive of business in the state of Rhode Island. They reduced the corporate tax last year. So I think he looks out for those types of things. I think he's already said publicly he's going to look out for the businesses in the state of Rhode Island. So what goes in may come out differently. I would think it's going to be really aimed at the big 18-wheelers.
But either way, you think this is a good proposal, especially for her as governor?
I think it's a good proposal for her. Again, she's being very smart. She had the General Assembly leaders with her when she made the proposal. So she has their support in concept. They may not agree on the fine points yet, but the concepts they all agree on.
All right, Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.